All right, get your mojo working because today's video is about casting calls at the Moira Press. So we've been studying casting because we are fairly full on our YouTube channel, and we are now getting really busy on the Facebook page. In Jupiter and Gemini year, we focused on the YouTube talk shows, and now we're going back to Jupiter and Cancer, which is all about the feels, which is all about Facebooking. I mean, it's all about, can we feel this? Can we feel it? So in this year with Jupiter and Cancer, we are focusing on the Facebook acting side of things. Now we're studying this book by Bonnie Gillespie, Self Management for Actors, getting down to show business, and we're actually on the production side of things. So we're actually working with actors, but we're learning so much. So thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie's been on our show. She's amazing. Look at her picture. She's also an astrologer. So support Bonnie Gillespie. Okay, so I want to talk to you about what we're learning about casting because we're calling out for Facebook actors is what we're looking for. Now, if you want to be on the YouTube channel, please reach out to us for that reason too. We need guest stars. We need guests for different shows, or we're willing to work with anybody. Who's willing and committed. Honestly, so reach out to us if you want to work there too. But what we're really doing a casting call for is Facebook actors. Now, in this book, she talks about 3 things we should be looking for when auditioning actors, and these are interesting. Number 1 is character. Are you a character? The worst offense in show business is to be boring. People think we don't like narcissists or all this. I'm like, bring on the narcissists. As long as they're a character, we love them. I mean, like, I don't see being a grand expression of yourself as a problem. In fact, in show business, we covet such a personality type. So if you've been called a narcissist, come on over here. We would love to have you. But are you a character? We really need characters. Do you do things that are kind of performative? Can you act out the character we agree on? If you've decided to come in being a skeptic of astrology, are you acting out skepticism? Now, of course, if you wanted to morph your character, we could talk about that, but, have some character. Do you show up ready to rock and roll? I mean, this is rock and roll. I mean, so you think, do we cover people who are tired and bummed and no, we like people who are ready to rock. Now the second, so do you have character? Are you a character? Number 2, choice. Bonnie says that actors need to make strong choices and you have to be confident in your choices. So are you a character who makes choices? With Facebook actors, we need you to share stuff to the wall and do shenanigans and say some stuff. And, we don't want to get you taken down, but we want you to have confident, strong choices in what you do. So, are you a person with some chutzpah and, no milk toast? We need backboning with choices. So that you want, are you confident? Are you a character, and are you confident? Number 3, are you committed? Now this is the biggest one at the Moira Press. We're willing to work to build up your character and to build up your confidence. In fact, in the WWF which is Wrestling Federation, which is one of our biggest places we learn from, they have people who come in who are really committed, and they work to produce them to make them more confident and make them more of a character. And we are absolutely happy to do that with you. If you are committed, we are willing to do the other things with you. So commitment is a big one for us. If you say, like, I have a full-time job, I can't Facebook during the day, I'm not into Facebook, you're not our person. We like people who love to Facebook, who are on Facebook throughout the day. Are you retired? Do you not have a full-time job? Is astrology your full-time job? We want you. We want people who are committed to the character. We work on a parity basis. So if you hit us up, we go back to your page and work with you, and we work like this infinity symbol. So, are we going to pay actors? No, we see this as a win-win. We develop you and your brand and whatever that is, and you develop the Moira Press and our brand. It's like we are a place where people get seen. We have a crowd. We have 4,400 people here gathered. That's what we can offer you as a crowd. So is it a win-win? Absolutely. We actually say win-win or no deal. So we want you to win. If you're a jewelry maker, we want people to get to know your jewelry. If you're an astrologer, we want people to get to know you as an astrologer. It's a good way for you to get yourself in front of the crowd. And then, it's up to you to be a character in front of the crowd. We can't do that for you. So, commitment is a big thing. So that's the thing is we work with you at the level at you're committed to us. It's like we never over function in a relationship, and we don't want you to over function either. If you're showing up a lot and you feel like you're not benefiting, then feel free to let us go. And but our job as producers is to make you better, to make you look better, to make you stronger, to make you more confident. We are builders, we are development theorists. As a teleologist, I literally develop charts from zero. If I get to know your chart, that's even better. I'll know what you're doing on certain transits. We will celebrate those transits. So we are developing people constantly. That's our whole job, is development. We're addicted to growth here at the Moira Press. We're sober people, and what we're addicted to is growth. They say anything that's not growing is dying. We are anti-dying. We are probiotic. We are here to help you grow. You know, some people in high school, kids take piano lessons. In adulthood, we take production lessons. Like, can we produce you to a level? Okay, now Bonnie Gillesepie, in her wonderful book, says that we should be doing a risk assessment when casting characters. What are the risks here? Well, I would say the biggest risk is, are you going to take up a lot of resources and not give back? But we don't really let that happen. So we don't do that. We do win-win or no deal. So, but there are risks, you know, like, is the person super high maintenance and kind of mean? We risk, you know, people being mean to us. But, you know, my chart's kind of a fighter, so it's like I'll just kind of, my character will probably be mean back. It's kind of, we mirror in some ways, but I mean, it's more like if somebody's really, I mean, I guess you'll get taken down if you're too mean, but I think, what are the risks? Like Bonnie said to Google people, you know, is there something risky about you? You know, how do they come off in public? Do they show up ready to rock? You know, are they drunk? I mean, actually, honestly, I don't care. It's none of our business what you do in your free time. This and you know, people drink and they're on stage all the time. For me, I'm more concerned of, like, is there a risk? Are you anti-trans? Are you racist? Those are the kind of risks that we'd be dealing with, and if that happens, that person just gets taken down. So yeah, but I think we we would be doing a risk assessment of, do you hurt us emotionally? And that's really, you know, because Shane and I, who run the Moira Press mainly, we are water babies. We both have a lot of water. I have a lot of water planets, like 6 or 7, and he has Jupiter, Mars, and Cancer. So we are watery, and we do get our feelings hurt. So it's like, if the risk of working with you is that you're going to be annoyed with us and be really mean, then that's a risk we're not really willing to take. This is a place of joy, actually. Show business for us is a great joy, and we look forward to producing you every day. So if you want to, you know, hang out with us and have a win-win, beautiful, heaven on earth place, that's what we're here to do. But yeah, I'm listening to Bonnie Gillespie. Risk assessment is a thing. We're going to assess the risk of any equation. Now, will we work with people who are new to acting, new to show business, new to Facebook? Absolutely. We, you know, for us, we're a growth and development factory. So people who are new are fine because they are willing to be developed. Are you developable? Are you, you know, teachable by the crowd? I mean, I'm a teacher, but the crowd will teach you a lot, you know, and so, because it's you interfacing with the crowd, and so there's this infinity symbol that happens between you and the crowd too, and it's like, but can you show up too much? No, share to our wall, show up on posts, talk, you know, be your character. The more you show up as imagery on the wall, the more your character is present. So don't be afraid to be too much. If something did get to be too much, we might take some stuff down if we had to, but that's just editing, right? That we have editors for a reason. Like we would never say, like, oh, you were a horrible person, you were too much. We would just edit it a little bit, and we might have to say, like, hey, we need to recalibrate on this thing. But it's like, the worst offense is to be boring. It's not to be too much. Like, be too much, right? Now, we would rather work with people who are around here on our Facebook crew. We can go out and cast other places, but we're going to start here. You know, do you think that you're, you know, interested? If so, please contact me. You can Facebook message me, talk to me on the Facebook wall. People think that coming through me through the Facebook wall is a bad idea. It's absolutely a good idea. Come to me, walk right through the crowd to me, and the crowd will see you and support you. So I think, you know, come after us on or off, online or in a private message. You can also email me at agehrz@gmail.com. That's AGEHRZ@gmail.com. We will be taking formal auditions after we've worked with the crowd here to see who wants to be involved. We will, I mean, we might get full in that case, and then we won't take other auditions. But this is our job all year long. Saturn is hitting my Venus square Jupiter from the 11th house, and we are building the crew. So, you know, maybe you think, oh, I don't need to jump on this now, but you know, the faster the better, because we do get booked up. So yeah, and we're going to be powering through. So thank you so much, Bonnie. I am loving this book. It is literally changing our lives here at the Moira Press. And yeah, we would love to cast you as a Facebook actor. And like I said, if you want to be on the YouTube show, feel free to, don't be shy about that either. But Facebook actors is really what we want. And you will get seen a lot on Facebook. It's one of the best ways to be seen. All right. Thank you.